Chinese brush painting is a very old technique, and their paintings were done on silk as opposed to paper, because that's what was available back then. My name is Wendy Williams and I am retired. I first became interested in Chinese culture following a trip to the country back in 1997, and then subsequently in 2008 I went back for another visit to Beijing, where I saw the painting of along the Qingming River, and the detail in the picture was so fascinating to me, and that prompted me to then do further research, and I discovered the classical landscapes of the Song dynasty in the 11th to 12th century, the san shui, fantastical looking things. I didn't believe that those landscapes actually existed until I went to China in 2025 and visited Zhangjiajie. It's just incredible. That's what drew me to the painting. I've visited China 4 times now. It was while I was in Suzhou that I discovered the classical Chinese gardens with a lot of rock and ponds and trees that are all shaped by nature. It's very interesting how they lay their gardens out compared to what we're used to here in the West. I discovered that a lot of the artists had written on the paintings either a poem or describing something that's happening in the painting, and I wanted to learn what it was they were saying, so I started studying Mandarin. These are 2 of the young ladies who taught me when I was at the Keats Language School. They have the most incredible natural landscapes there. I can see why artists were inspired to paint. And I just am drawn to the art.
Just trying to use raw amber with a tiny bit of...
Chinese art has a tremendous amount of things to offer. It's just their appreciation of nature and how it shapes the landscape. And also it's a wonderful historical document on how people lived, which is very different to what we experienced in the West. I mean, they had several thousand years of civilization while we were still in the Dark Ages.
Trying to make the grass more dynamic.
The accomplishments that were done back then. Incredible porcelain that was created, obviously the silk paintings, even the costumes made out of silk. Brewing tea, Chinese medicine, there's a lot of things that I think they can offer. This was to Changsha. We went to this place called Tongguan Kiln where they made pottery, and there was a whole museum of sort of a living museum where you could participate in the crafts like pottery and tie-dyeing. We visited Zhangjiajie, which was the most amazing place, and then this ancient town here at Fenghuang. And this is all of us picking tea. The shop I went to, this is all papers and stuff wrapped at the back, and all his brushes. It was an amazing shop. Any culture can learn from one another. I think we need to be open-minded and sort of, take the best parts of what each culture can offer, and hopefully then, we can sort of work together and build a better world.
Of the paint. Okay. If that's completely dry, with a touch.
China and Chinese people have been the most friendly and welcoming people I have met. They are very willing to help you learn things about their culture, and are very willing to share their experiences. And I think, those are some lessons that perhaps we could pick up in the West.